Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much firstly for all the support that I got last week. I got some subscribers which was so kind and so nice and I really appreciate it. This week I'm going to be talking about and creating this eye look with the Isamaya Core 1.0 palette that's been re-released after she, I think it was her bestseller palette for the industrial collection, and it's been reformulated and there's some new shades that have been added, which are mostly these violet shades, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So because the shape of it makes me think of butterfly wings, I ended up doing, I don't know if I wanted to do, I was influenced by the butterfly wings and I've ended up having a look that I think looks like the beginning of the wing, like this blue, this gorgeous sweat colour that I've used here looks like the inner of a butterfly's wing. And then I've kept it really 90s and grungy and cool with this green shade called Fuel, and then on the lid it's Flesh, which is this shade here, and then finally Whip, just to create some shadow in my eye crease. Show off these pigments. First of all, let's take the Initiator and this shade Ultraviolet, Motor, the Initiator, Ultraviolet, and Motor, Flash, Grip, Heat, Flash, Grip, Heat, Leather, Sweat, Brass, Whip. Leather, Sweat, Brass, Grip. Fetish, Fume, Fuel, and Suspension. Fetish, Fume, Fuel, and Suspension. Those are all the shades, and they're sparkle. To make sure that I've got lots of depth for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal eyeliner in sequin green. It's a gorgeous colour. It's sort of bottle green khaki. So I'm just going to use that under my eye to start off with. I'm going to do both eyes at the same time, but then I'm just going to rub them so that I get a grungy feel. This look we're definitely going to have to go back and clean up afterwards, so don't fear. So we can just start to build that up, and you can really see the green sparkles in it now. So the first shade I'm going to use from this lovely palette is this green. This is called Fuel. Okay, and I'm going to start with this Suki brush, which is a dome-shaped brush, which is great for under your eyes because you just don't get a lot of fallout from it because it's quite a thick, dense brush. So this green has, I would say, like bright green and blue reflex in it. So it really catches the light and looks, which helps when it's under your eyes because you don't want it to look like a bruise. Okay, next I'm going to use some of this Sweat, which is, it looks completely opaque and white on camera. Oh, there you go, you can see the blue reflex in it there. It really looks like it's just nothing, completely naked really, but then just with a blue reflex. And I'm just going to put that into the very corner of my eye, which is, it's very blue when you actually put it onto your skin. It's very cool. Look how cool. That's so cool. Oh wow. So on my eyelids I want something naked and nude looking, so I'm going to use Flash, which is aptly named because it does look like flesh but just with a sheer shimmer in it. So let's have a, I'm just going to use this with my finger I think, because I think it will just get lost on a brush. But that's looking good already. That's giving me a kind of nothingness feel, which is what I want. Just love it when there's a wet look on your eye that just makes people think, have you got eyeshadow on or not? What is it? Is it a gel? Is it an oil slick? That just makes people think like, oh, is that a gloss on your eye? Because it's so glossy. That's lovely. So that one's Flesh, not to be confused, very different from Sweat. But I mean, in the pan you'd think that they were just sort of, you know, white and beige really, but Flesh is very kind of true to colour in the pan, I suppose, but the Sweat isn't. The Sweat's very blue and very cool. So let's put Flesh on my other eye so that you can see. And I'm just going to take it up to the same level as the Sweat, as in the same height, so that they blend into each other and they go all over my eyelid, slightly above, but not too high because I want them to really be focused around my eyelid. So that's lovely. Okay, so curling the eyelashes and then just some mascara just at the base of my lashes because it's turned into a 90s look, so I don't want like big spidery eyelashes. I just want it really black at the base of them. I'm going to put some Victoria Beckham Cocoa, her best-selling one, just into the corner of my lash line. So I'm not going to go over the kind of middle of my eye. I'm just going to keep it right to the lash. And then I'm just going to smudge it out with my finger, just like so. And then just do the other eye, just into the corner. This line down, just to kind of make it fade into nothing really, but so it doesn't appear to be a line. I don't want any lines. So intensify the sweat slightly more. I'm just going to use this Victoria Beckham brush just to place it carefully in my eyes because I really want, wow, there you go. That's really lovely. It looks very butterfly wing. This whole palette makes me think of butterfly wings. But I don't want it anywhere else because I think it'll look too much. Okay, and I think that's the final look. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this palette review use. If you want me to do another look, I really wanted to do the violets as well, but I could not do the greens. The greens are fabulous, aren't they? So I might do another look with this another week. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.